We'll have Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Sam Merrill.
Dad, love you. Merry Christmas.
As Towns and Allen will jump it up.
Absolutely sensational on the offensive end under Mike Brown.
Merrill can't rim in the three. The Knicks second in the league in offensive efficiency, only Denver better. Knicks fresh off an NBA Cup title as Towns goes around Allen but gets called.
A little bit of good news on Christmas Day.
That's right, some holiday cheer.
Exactly.
Maybe we planned the release. Here's Merrill. Off to Allen, working the block, gets fouled by Anunoby, and James the way they did against Charlotte and New Orleans. 36 assists, 40 assists, more than 23s in each. Have a completely different feel now coming into this game on Christmas Day.
It's incredible, and people will say, oh, well,
They were 26-4. Ended up winning 64 games. You saw Evan Mobley there. Cavs got great news with him as well. George will have more in a little bit that he's going to play today. Who was supposed to miss weeks more and is available already for Cleveland. Here's Mitchell, guarded by Bridges. Mitchell able to muscle his way to them.
He is unafraid of contact, uses that strength and upper body to get separation all the time.
Also loves playing against the Knicks. Has averaged over 30 points per game his last 12 against them. Anunoby separates, can't hit. Allen the rebound. Knicks still yet to score. A little more than 2 minutes in. Merrill catch, fire, no. Here's Bridges. Giving it up in the corner hard. Has shot it much better from three this season. Merrill comes in, and that is going to moment with his two personals. Mitchell lobbing it up, Allen pumping it down. And
his recovery process, saying that just 2 days ago, he was working 3-on-3 full go with the coaches going full court, and he'll get some action early on here in this one.
George, just remarkable recovery from Mobley as that foul.
5-year-olds and younger, that you can cut them open with a blade and they will magically sew themselves back together and get back on the floor, as opposed to those guys who are maybe 30 and above that, so to speak.
Just a little bit longer the tooth as Mitchell buries the three. But welcome news for the Cavs, who also just got Sam Merrill back and won their first 2 games with him back in the lineup. Still without Max Strus with a Jones fracture in his foot, and he is not anywhere near returning. Here's Bridges. Backing into Garland. Good dig from Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Brunson can't hit the three, and the rebound Garland. Cleveland doing a nice job defensively in the early going against New York.
One of the things they're doing is making New York play late clock. I mean, they've had multiple possessions as Donovan gets another one to go. Like, this has been an issue for the Cavs. A season ago, they were terrific on both ends of the floor, one of the most dynamic offenses. And listen, we can't evaluate the Cavs until they get fully healthy. What we can evaluate at times is it feels like some of the losing or the missing personnel has impacted their defensive intensity on nights. That will frustrate you.
Garland running out, able to lay it in off the delivery from Mitchell, and a 13-3 start for Cleveland. So far today, getting it done on this end of the floor. And
most concerned about today, can we get them away from second shot opportunities?
Merrill fakes the three, will fire, and hit. 16-3 Cavs out of the gate.
What a start. Back-to-back wins, as you said. The feeling around the team totally different. They feel more confident.
First time this year they've hit 20 or more threes in back-to-back games, something it felt like they did nightly a year ago. They had the 76 assists combined between those two. Mitchell will keep it inbounds, try and continue to create tempo. Mitchell slithering through, carving inside, and popping it home. Wonder if Mike Brown's going to need another timeout soon.
I tell you, if Donovan starts to get going in the scoring streak, you've got to settle him down. Somebody's got to shut the water off, because he can go for 10, 12, 15 and a quarter.
He already has 10. Hart can't hit. There's that offensive rebounding from Robinson. By the numbers, one of the greatest of all time on a per 48-minute basis. Anunoby, 3 to shoot, gives it up. Hart enters. Tough bucket from Josh Hart. Able to finish with the left.
You're a veteran team, Ryan, so you would anticipate Jalen Brunson to do some things. A little look there. That's a little heat check from
That
Donovan.
was the one you were waiting. He had the personal, but not the team foul. Midway through the first quarter, 18-5, Cavs leading. Here's Brunson. That three won't go either. Mitchell the rebound. Garland wiggling into the paint, scoops it up short. Garland's had a better burst of late. Still not all the way back from the toe, but has looked better. Clarkson can't hit. The Knicks just ice cold from three in this first quarter. 0 for 6. Garland out to Merrill. Wade will fire. No.
But that's twice now Garland has, in transition, tried to put pressure on the paint. That's the most important thing he's got to keep building.
Bridges nuzzling his way inside. Couldn't rim it in. Robinson. And a whistle before. Lonzo Ball in off the bench, along with DeAndre Hunter as well for Cleveland. Diawara can't hit the three, and that'll tilt out of bounds. The Knicks now percentage 38%. Denver tops in the league in that category. Garland got fouled on the drive by Diawara. And Towns a spectator with 2 fouls. It was interesting talking with Kenny Atkinson about it. He said he's our quarterback.
Right.
And so the struggles, obviously Kenny may not have been anticipating so many players getting hurt, but he always thought they might struggle a little out of the gates as Darius was getting his speed back. And he said, look, some have wondered, are we being too aggressive? Did Garland need more time? He missed all the training camp after the surgery. Said, no, this is an injury. You just knew he's great. But is there anything that you've observed that has just really stood out or surprised you? He said, just how Kobe and Tim Duncan, all guys that Mike Brown has either been a head coach or an assistant coach with.
Yeah, greatness comes at a cost in this league. Jalen willing to pay it.
Diawara twisting and able to finagle that in. A fruitful trip down the floor for New York.
Good patience, good footwork by the young man, and doing that with a little bit of contact on the body, so that nice low wide base helps him out.
Mobley finds the cutter. Hunter gets fouled. And that'll be number 2 now on Rob. Hits the first. Taking a look at the upcoming national. This the first of 5 games today across ESPN and ABC on NBA Christmas. I know a couple viewers in Philadelphia watching right now. Harrison, Eliza, the grandkids.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you two. Doris's precious grandchildren as Clarkson hits the 3. Mobley barges in and finishes.
Love it. So he makes the play in the middle of the floor at the free throw line as the decision maker, under duress of bodies. Then he gives you a glimpse of his ability to deck it and get by a defender. Back-to-back good plays by Mobley.
In the corner, Diawara, no hesitation. Mike Brown loves this young man, and he's delivered some nice moments in his first with Robinson and Towns in foul trouble as Garland hits the floater. Huckporty out there with Diawara, Hart, Clarkson, and Brunson, the 5 for New York. Tyson guarding Brunson. Brunson drops it in. A tough start for Brunson from the floor, but starting to get going now. Garland into the paint. Good movement here. Tyson connects on a 3. Cavs 4 of 8 from 3 in this first. A 9-point Cleveland lead. Clarkson will fire. Short. Rebound whacked into the lap of Mobley. Jalen Tyson in his second year, 20th pick of the 2024 draft. Done a really nice job for Cleveland in a larger role. Garland, you bet, on a deep one.
It's going to be, I think, a little.
9 points in this first for Darius Garland. A 12-point Cleveland lead. Hart fakes the 3. Ball got out to him. Brunson, oh, what a crossover, and the finish. That was pretty.
Come on. Last 2 times he's touched it. He dances a defender below the free throw line, and then that cross. So tough.
Foul from Clarkson before the shot, but the Cavs.
Christmas game, and yeah, I feel great out there.
All right, now you guys have a 15-point lead. What did you like about that first quarter, and how can you duplicate it?
I like our defense. We got a lot of stops, and then after we got our stops, we pushed in transition and just shot the easy ones.
Evan, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ryan, DB.
Well, that is the Defensive Player of the Year. Great stuff, George, and great stuff, Evan. Meanwhile, Knicks start the second with a 3. Clarkson again.
That's exactly why they...
Back-to-back Jordan Clarkson threes to open the second. And Cavs had to take a quick timeout. And again, Cleveland turns it over. It's how the Knicks have started getting going here. A couple of buckets in transition off Cleveland turnovers.
That's why Kenny called the time. Your team, you know they're going to settle in eventually.
Cleveland had 1 turnover in the first. They have 3 on 3 possessions in the second. Towns was on the bench most of the first with 2 fouls. Tries to slide a pass into Kolek. Kolek looking to save it. Could not, as the Knicks give it away. He's out the second half, and he goes 6 for 12. He said, he looked at me, gave me a smile, and he said, I made some shots for you, Coach.
En route to a career night, and I'm glad you cleaned up the language.
Yeah, it was a little different when Mike told us. Family affair here on NBA Christmas as Bridges lays it in. But Mike said he loved that from Kolek.
Oh, you better have some competitive toughness if you're Tyler Kolek, right? And there he makes a pass because he gets the corner turned. I think Mike's going to have some interesting questions, like Shamet and Miles McBride are eventually going to come back. How deep is your rotation?
And Mike has shown an incredible flexibility with who he's going to use when with this roster. As Tyson can't hit the 3. Thomas Bryant the rebound. Another chance here for Cleveland. Mitchell, a deep one, is off the mark. Towns soars in for that board.
See if Towns can't get started on the offensive end here. No Brunson on the floor.
Bridges. He's been quiet so far as well. Can't get that one to drop. Now 1 for 3. He had 41 on Christmas last year. Mitchell gets denied from behind by Anunoby and goes...
Defined.
That's right. Some would describe that as beauty.
Yes.
Ball. Can't hit. Kolek scoops up the rebound. Out there with Towns, Bridges, Anunoby, and Clarkson. Kolek sending away Anunoby. Anunoby connects with a hand in his face.
That's not been an easy shot for him. He has not been from that spot on the floor anywhere near as good as he's been from the corners.
That's going to be an offensive foul. Well, he was affected and toe was bothering him, but has looked good today. Towns kept the left foot down. Towns shaking, charging, and finishing.
See what I mean about him as a dynamic driver? Like, he is a straight line. He can go either direction, and when he decides to deck it, he goes with bad intentions.
Knocked away. Clarkson on the steal. Clarkson hooks it in.
And the Cavs are on their heels, and Kenny is like pushing them. All right, they scored. Let's keep attacking with our pace.
15-3 in the quarter in favor of New York. Garland can't hit. Knicks down just 3. Towns gonna drive it again. Can't throw it down, but gets the whistle as he twists on the floor.
Taken and given by both sides. Like, I love the call. I love the overturn.
Here's Garland. Hunter, quick closeout for Bridges. Garland dances into the paint. The lob to Allen. Allen could not hang on. Knocked away. Knicks having a big second quarter, able to do it with Brunson on the bench as Allen knocks that into the front row. It's in the first. And they're one of the best teams in the league at protecting the basketball. 4th in offensive turnover percentage. Bridges connects in the corner. And this game is tied.
He has had one heck of a year, very quietly, Mikal Bridges.
A 12-0 run for New York and a foul here on Bridges. Hart in, Garland, pitter-patter dribble, and the denial from Bridges. No whistle that time. Kolek leaves it. Bridges lays it.
Come on, Ryan. That's a three made. An excellent defensive play by Bridges, and this game feels so different all of a sudden.
First lead of the game for the Knicks. Cleveland led by 15 after one. And another turnover from
a couple of points.
Towns barges in and floats it home. The Knicks are outscoring the Cavs 22-3 here in the second. A 16-0 New York run. Allen trying to take it back, and it's going to be another offense this quarter from Cleveland. Here's Towns, got bumped, still finishes. And the Knicks have done all of this with Brunson on the bench. Hunter attacks the paint and gets a whistle, a much needed. A special holiday gift from NBA 2K.
Got a lot of NBA players who play that game, Ryan.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So Sierra courtside. I mean, this is a star-studded affair at the Garden today.
There's some heavy hitters in that.
Big-time heavy hitters front row. I got Cal Penn right over my shoulder, was just telling him how much I love the Harold and Kumar Christmas movie, one of the all-time best. Kolek has it deflected as the Knicks give it away. Hunter, he got it. DeAndre Hunter, who has not shot it well this season, has so far today 2 for 2 from 3. He has 11 points.
Cavs go zone here, Ryan.
Trying something to slow down New York. Nice look from Towns. Hard denied by Mobley. A technical on Evan Mobley as Brunson.
Cavaliers in this quarter.
Have you ever seen a combination like what we just witnessed?
No.
No. Mitchell on the bench for the moment. That was the old adage, you see something you've never seen before, the way that all came together. Knicks by 4 here in the second. Garland gets bumped midair. And well, here's our Monday Night Football matchup. The Rams in Atlanta taking on the Falcons. 8 Eastern on ESPN, ESPN Deportes, and the ESPN app. Our good friend as Garland misses. Yeah, I'm pumped for us having the Super Bowl next year. That's going to be awesome. Joe and Troy at the controls. Here's Towns. One dribble, the motor inside, and the foul on Mobley.
I mean, they have not been able to honor the shooting, and he's taken advantage of that.
Those drives, he is a wide load as Clarkson buries a 3. Clarkson having a huge Christmas. 14 off the bench in 13 minutes. 4 of 6 from downtown. Garland with the answer.
He was so pivotal to what they were doing in the first period. This is a team, you got to show some toughness when the team is putting you through your paces. So that's a big response by Garland.
Clarkson, not that time. Hart the O board. Brunson settling things down. Brunson, step back 2, no. Towns the O board. Towns can't finish it. A lot of contact, no call. Merrill able to hug the rebound for Cleveland. Merrill thought about it. Clarkson got to him. Merrill driving it this time. Little floater rims off, and Towns the board, his 6th.
I like the last action, though. You're putting Clarkson and Brunson, the 2 guys who you would pick at defensively in the same action. Go back to it if you're Cleveland.
Entry pass to Mobley. Hard all over him. Sometimes big struggle with those smaller guys on him in the post. Pesky. Hunter. Wild shot, wouldn't go. Mobley Looking to take it to Towns, and pizza pies it home with the left hand.
Well, he gives you a glimpse every now and again, right? Left hand, weak hand drive, and he makes it look easy.
That was a huge part of their success last year. His added aggression, his added field goal attempts, the encouragement from Donovan Mitchell, from Darius Garland, for Mobley to be more assertive on the offensive end. Anunoby wide open, can't hit it. Merrill the board, and for as bad as this second quarter has been for Cleveland,
hanging in.
Down just one with the ball now, 2:20 to go in it. Garland, nice handle to bounce, and Mobley the flush.
This guy is,
now the Knicks need a timeout.
You can see how talented he is, Ryan. I mean, he's just so gifted.
Ability Mike Brown has to work with. First of 5 games on our ESPN ABC slate of action today. Here's Mitchell, little hesitation, bumps and finishes. Able to carve around Anunoby. Mitchell with 14. Brunson and Clarkson also with 14. Brunson was a -17.
There's turnovers. I mean, they scored 37 points in the second quarter, 17 of them off the Cavaliers' turnovers. Some of that was Knicks defense related, but not all of them, Ryan.
Yeah, 8 turnovers in that quarter after they had just 1 in the first. Mitchell fading away. The rainbow can't hit, and here comes Hart. Brunson steps into a 3 and knocks it down. Brunson with 17. Garland connects. Darius Garland has had a nice bounce to him, especially on those deliveries from deep.
Played in his first set of back-to-backs, the off-season toe surgery on that left toe. It's going to be a battle all year. You can feel the difference, though, when he's right and in gear.
Tough shot from Anunoby. Off the mark. Garland 3 for 3 from 3 in this game. He started to shoot it better from 3 of late. On the season, a career low, 35.5% from deep. That's trending up for Darius Garland. Wade to Garland. Run off in the corner. Garland forces to Allen. Good possession. Merrill, he got it. Beautiful movement from Cleveland, and they now jump back in front. And Merrill's 3rd game back after missing around a month. Towns the spin, can't finish it.
Another move, though, where he gets right by Jared Allen. That's just make-miss.
Mitchell ooping the alley, but that's on the big-time delivery from Garland. Knicks Cavs, 3rd quarter. It's been a good one. Back and forth. Cavs had a 15-point lead after 1. Knicks came storming back, and now it's the Cavs off to a good start in the 3rd. Mitchell snaking in, just couldn't quite pop it home. Brunson can't hook it in.
Wade has done a nice job making shots tough, using his length, trying to stay attached to Jalen Brunson.
Garland had it poked from behind. Towns able to gobble it up. Brunson off to Hart. Anunoby to the corner. Bridges. He got it.
That's money. Yeah, this is the pace of the offense you like to see the Knicks play. Think about the start of the game when they were 2 for 15, how deep into the clock their possessions were going. That's a case where you're semi-transition right to a corner 3.
Foul on Hart on a nice. Taking a look at the upcoming national TV schedule, Prime Video. Please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
So back to your point, as the Knicks give up a free throw line, a rebound here. Mikal Bridges, I was talking about the kind of year. He's 2nd in the league and made corner 3s. He's shooting 42%. Career high in assists. Like, everybody talks about Jalen Brunson appropriately and Cat. They're big 2 stars. Mikal Bridges has been sensational this year.
Towns muscling in and flips it home.
Wise, right? That's mismatch on the post. It's not Wade checking Brunson, it's Wade checking Towns.
Allen kicks it out. Wade Can't hit. Allen, the one-handed offensive rebound. Finds Mitchell soaring in to the corner. Merrill can't hit. Rebound loose. Brunson able to smother that board. And Anunoby barges through Garland, and that is 100%. Here's Hart in the corner. He got it. Tied at 71.
So important that he make those open ones. Teams are guarding him with their 5. They're roaming off of him. They're in a position to challenge, but he's got to make those right.
And he shot it well from 3 this season, 39%. Remember, when he was traded to the Knicks, he had that blistering stretch, that second half of the season, his first year in New York, where he shot at 52%, but then 31 and 33 the last 2 seasons. And being in the high 30s, a big deal for New York. Brunson rims out. Would have been sensational. Garland bounces, Wade corrals and finishes, plus the foul.
What great catch by Dean Wade.
You know what I love about working with you, DB? When somebody makes a great play like that, you hold on to the wrist, you know? You're animated, you're in there. It's like, it's not just a great pass.
You might come out with a bumper
Right,
bruise
exactly.
on occasion.
Right, when you broadcast with Doris Burke, it's a contact sport. But I love it, and I don't ever want it to change. Bridges, that's a backcourt violation. See now,
No disrespect to you, Rye, or any of our other colleagues. DB can bring it for sure.
I love it. Merrill can't hit the 3. Tyson the rebound. Here's Merrill cutting and finishing. Five-point Cavs lead. Brunson in the paint, flips it out. Clarkson baseline, no. Allen the rebound. Here is Garland. Been really good all game. Finds Allen, easy turn and finish for Jared Allen. And Mike Brown needs another timeout.
Yet another assist. Well, he's got a house. Remember, he's from New York.
Yep.
So not only does this game mean something because it's Christmas, but it's home for him as well.
Kenny Atkinson as well has a big contingent of his family here from the area. Here's Garland slipping through, popping it up and in. Darius Garland has looked every bit. That is good news for Cleveland.
It's the perfect shot of Donovan Mitchell on the bench. You are an elite athlete with speed as one of your...
Get by whoever with that speed, get into the paint, and then things start happening. But he said, while it's not all the way back, and there will be a little up and down, that's the nature of the turf toe injury and the surgery that Darius had. Said he's definitely seen that speed coming, and he's been progressing. Mobley lost it. Hunter saved it. So did Brunson. No one wants it, and it ends up.
I like the noon game as much as we do, you know.
Oh, absolutely. Here's Tyson. Little push shot is good. Jalen Tyson, who's had to start 19 games this season for Cleveland. Kenny Atkinson said the injuries allowed us to learn that we certainly have a rotation player, even at full strength, than Jalen Tyson. Brunson fading, can't hit. Rebound Mobley.
Could see the level of attention they gave him off the stagger. Good little look by Evan Mobley. Big man doing some things.
And the finish from Tyson. Bridges got caught in the air. Clarkson able to help. A 13-2 Cleveland run. Clarkson, no. And Mobley the rebound. Sort of a mirror of what we saw in the first quarter when Cleveland built a 15-point lead. That is going to be an offensive foul.
In this period or in his minutes, because they're taking away the best aspect of his game.
Well, and Cleveland's a +9 on the glass overall, which that was the #1 concern for Kenny Atkinson before the game. Brunson throws it away. Tyson there for the interception. Tyson, the floater is good. Jalen Tyson having a big third quarter.
This year in the last couple minutes, he's been impactful. You said it. Like, take advantage of the opportunity. Now you've added a rotation piece.
Kolick can't finish. There's an offensive rebound from Robinson. Brunson, how about this? Brunson is fouled. Brunson.
To get this to 76. But you got 3:15 as a momentum of the game. Think about the great Doug Collins, right? Everybody thinks the NBA is a fourth quarter league. Doug Collins will tell you the NBA is a first quarter league. Yeah.
Love Doug. Loved working with him. Merry Christmas, Coach. Mitchell connects. Got wide open and buried the three. And Cleveland continuing this recent hot stretch of shooting from three-point range. They're 12 of 24 so far today. A reminder, Wemby and the Spurs against the defending champ Thunder next. Here on ESPN and ABC as Kolick buries the three.
Back-to-back wins by the San Antonio Spurs, we should mention.
Yeah.
And by a comfortable margin in both games, it felt like.
Mitchell bounces. Tyson kicks it out. Ball gives it back. Tyson the fake, the drive, and the denial. Robinson just said no. Kolick spinning, forcing, can't finish. Robinson another chance. Clarkson was met by Hunter. Clarkson shakes Hunter, can't bank it in. Crowd was ready to explode after that move. Mitchell gonna slow things down here. 19 points for Mitchell, 8 of 14 from the floor. Tyson, he got it. Jalen Tyson with a huge third.
Yeah, you got to be shot ready, right? They're going to be pinching in because they're going to try to show Donovan bodies. You got to be shot ready. Tyson does that.
Kenny Atkinson told us a funny story about Tyson before the game where he said, you know, he has embraced doing whatever role we need to the point that
just boost up the physicality, get them off their spots. Like you said, they out rebounding us right now. It's a staple of what we do. We got to ramp it up this fourth quarter if we want to make a change.
You guys had a great run in the second quarter to get back in, led by you. So what worked there that can work here in the fourth?
That's what it was. We was all physical, defensive, just turning them over, being able to play out in transition. We got to continue to play fast. That's what it's about.
Jordan, good luck.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, Ryan, back to you.
well, really good stuff, George and Jordan, as Anunoby can't bring in the three. The Cavs' turnovers really propelled the Knicks back into the game, as you talked about, Doris, in that second. See if New York can create any opportunities like that here in the fourth to come back. Here's Tyson into the lane. Couldn't push it in.
Cavs have had 2 38-point quarters. To your point about what they had done offensively in back-to-back games. And
drops that in.
Here's the thing, like there's been some impatience in Cavs land, right? A lot of injuries, underperformance relative to expectation, at least early, as Donovan gets downhill. And are they gonna get the foul pre-Mobley shot?
Yes, foul.
Is to be patient, get healthy, and then evaluate across the board. But a lot of it is you have, for most games this season, been down 2 starters.
Yeah.
I don't know how many teams in the NBA down 2 starters would be
on a 60-win pace?
Correct,
yeah.
Exactly.
Thrown behind Bridges, who shoots a look at Kolick afterwards. Just a careless turnover there for New York. Yeah, Doris, it's such a great point. And I think what we saw the last 2 games started to kind of change Cavs fans' thoughts. If they can pull this off, they're going to feel really good as Mitchell gets fouled on the drive. We threw the good side, the downside when you win it, when you go as deep as they did with it.
You know, high marquee, just simply listening to the coaches who have played in that cup game, that extra game, the time away, having to go from out in Vegas to an immediate road trip. You just have to navigate your way out of it from a physical maintenance standpoint. So there's pluses and minuses to me.
And Mike talked about, I think it's fabulous now. I love the replication of those incredibly competitive high-level situations that early in the season, which you really can't do otherwise without this event. Said, and yes, you know, it makes the schedule tough. And so they've been mindful about it. Just sat Anunoby and Brunson last game, as Mitchell can't circle that one in. can't hit. Knicks have gone cold again. Mitchell sees the lane, couldn't swivel it in with the left hand.
Boy, great move, though. I mean, everything but the bucket. The crossover between the legs, so good.
Kolek, he got it.
Missed layups. Donovan has 2 not impacting the game. Guess what? Huge, huge impact because of his defensive versatility.
Such a wonderful point, DB, especially with the way those other bigs have struggled against Towns. Can the Knicks make a push here? 9 minutes to go in the 4th. Thunder and the Spurs up next. Wemby taking on the defending champ. San Antonio's won last 2 meetings between them. Towns, 1 to shoot. Towns got it off, but couldn't finish. Good defensive stand that time by Mobley.
That is weight room work for Evan Mobley. His first year, he would have been under the bucket.
Here's Mobley digging in, got the whistle.
Again, on the offensive end, where does it matter? Balance on contact, the ability to get.
I don't know if that uniform looks right, Steven. I don't know. Barrel back. They get Mobley back.
If they can walk out of here with a win. If you think their confidence was high after beating Charlotte and New Orleans, this would be a big, big win.
Brunson, no. They have some good tests coming up as well, headed to Houston and San Antonio. Hunter off the mark. Tyson the offensive rebound. Garland, nifty move. Oh, what a dish! Darius Garland, a beautiful delivery. 9 assists now for Garland as Hart storms in for 2. Now in the second quarter, Knicks found themselves down 15, made it up in a hurry. Can they do it here in the 4th? Tyson bounces, taken away by Clarkson. Hugged it like a running back. Hart screaming, oh, look out. Undercut as he went up, and Hart in pain and seemingly inhibited in the after. And Hart gets that free throw.
When you needed to is Josh Hart. Like, you'd like him to be able to stay on the floor here.
And you ideally don't want to take a foul, but they do. And so that's the 4th team foul on the Knicks. Michael Key's giving him an applause there as Garland hit the 3. Wade, another offensive rebound for Cleveland. Hunter high off the window, can't finish. Here comes Bridges, 12-point game. Cavs already in the bonus here in the 4th. Brunson will go to the line to shoot 2. Still a lot.
You be square as a defender. Because if you're not, he's seeing your body before the ball arrives with him. He's measuring who's coming at him.
10-point game, shaved down from 17. Allen guarded by Robinson. Allen able to sneak around him. Under 7 minutes to go in our Christmas opener. First of 5 on ESPN and ABC. Clarkson wide open, can't hit. Robinson the O-board. Bridges, no. Robinson again. Brunson a 3, he got it.
It's got to be constant. You've done a decent job with Mitchell, but he's going to keep playing. And eventually those long arms and that activity is going to have an impact.
Saw him change the NBA Cup that way with those 4 straight offensive boards. Garland swivels, put it on the deck in traffic, held up. We have a jump ball. Bridges tips it back, an opportunity for New York to cut a little closer. Brunson on the drive, the nuzzle, the floater short. Robinson, another O-board. Kolek wide open. You bet.
You are in trouble.
Mitchell trying to respond and does. A long 2 for Donovan Mitchell. He has 25. Electrifying atmosphere at Madison Square Garden. Kolek in the corner, run off. Clarkson connects.
The three is starting to fall. The ball starting to move. Cleveland reacting defensively.
The crowd starting to roar. Garland can't hit. Robinson the box out. Robinson already with 7 rebounds in the quarter. Clarkson, not that time. Guess who? Robinson. Kolek again. Way to go has been shaved down to 3. Merrill can hit. Bridges the board.
Can't diagram a better play coming off the timeout. And Merrill's had a lot of good looks that he's missed.
Brunson, splash. .28 for Brunson. Mitchell explodes and finishes. What a take from Donovan Mitchell.
I think he understands the feel of the game. The momentum was switching. He had to do something to get it back.
Brunson, you bet. Tie game.
You take Wade off the floor. He would be the guy checking Jalen Brunson. You're trying to get more shooting if you're Kenny, but Merrill's ended up against Brunson the last couple.
Allen flags it down, tied at 113. Mitchell trying to make it happen. Mitchell in the corner, can't hit.
That's 2 big defensive rebounds in this stretch by Mitchell.
Brunson trapped, Kolek saves. 10 to shoot. Mitchell just takes it away, then gets fouled by Kolek. What a heads-up play. So the Cavs in the bonus early. Mitchell at the line and hits 28 for Donovan Mitchell.
Been watching.
Robinson checks out for New York. So Towns, Kolek, Bridges, Anunoby, and Brunson. Mike Brown has shown a lot of variability this season with who his closing 5 will be. Spurs Thunder up next. Brunson off one leg. No. Mitchell springs it ahead. Garland back to Mitchell. Mitchell, the Euro, can't wiggle it in. Mobley's pop is good on the second offensive rebound attempt.
Fourth quarter minutes for Jared Allen. Doesn't always happen, and double big for Cleveland here.
Trying to secure that defensive glass. Kolek, a deep one. Truth!
How about this young man? Getting minutes because 2 backcourt guys have been injured and giving the Knicks so much offense and smart play.
4 of 5 from 3. That had been a major question entering the season. Could he hit enough from deep? He has. Garland, no. 2 minutes to go at the Garden on Christmas. Brunson off. And a whistle against Mitchell. Could not keep Towns off the glass.
Yeah, very late, but
Brunson nearly lost it, now does. Garland ahead. Mitchell gets stripped, but fouled. And Mitchell comes from behind for the knockaway. Big play there. What a game to start things off on NBA Christmas. Mitchell back iron it off. Kolek the tip. Kolek the control. Knicks can jump in front. Bridges the pull-up. Indeed.
playing off your defense into an opportunity where you get numbers and an easy pull-up to the mid-range.
Knicks in front for the first time since early in the third. Garland cuts between two and lays it in. Cavs back up by one.
Well, he's on his tiptoes. Looked like a receiver tiptoeing the sideline. There's the speed of Garland.
20 points, 10 assists for Garland. Brunson the pull-up. You bet! Tracy Morgan is mystified. Knicks back up by 2. Garland can't hit. Rebound out of bounds. And it will be Knicks basketball.
Great job by Jalen Brunson. You know, just staying in the mix on the defensive back.
A little bit with their 2 wins today. Under a minute to go. Knicks basketball leading by 2. Spurs and Thunder up next. It has been a riveting game here at the Garden. Bridges gives it up. Kolek has been one of the heroes of the day. Shot clock at 5. Kolek on the drive. The fade. Can't hit. Towns storms in for the putback. 2-possession lead for the Knicks. Mitchell trying to make it happen. Mitchell, my goodness! Put the whole holiday on a poster.
Had to happen quick. Donovan attacks right off the bat.
Knicks quickly ahead. Bridges the touch pass. Anunoby the slam. And it's back to 4 with 12 seconds to go. And now Cleveland with ball. Looking in. Finds Mitchell. He'll hoist. Can't hit. Rebound Robinson. He's fouled with 8.3 to go. Robinson, no. Remember, Cavs. Robinson misses the second, but a lane violation.
Wow.
And another attempt for Robinson. Missed it again. Rebound ball, bounces ahead. Mitchell has to get it off. Does. Hits with 2.4 to go. Cavs down 1. And now the Knicks will take it. Kolek trying to get Towns open. Does. Towns is finally fouled with 1.1 remaining. And you can see Kolek. 2-point Knicks lead. Now, Towns is asking the bench. Second free throw is no good. Mitchell lets it bounce. The hoist.